We designed this to really make it feel like you're no longer in Paris, even though we're just 5 minutes from the Eiffel Tower.
I'm Sarah Gore and welcome to Open House NYC. Decor bliss this week with amazing homes in New York, Los Angeles, and even the ever beautiful Paris. Because Paris is always a good idea, right? But we'll get to all that in a second, I promise. First, let me tell you about this lovely duplex loft in the heart of Tribeca, which is expansive, stylish, and bright with huge windows framing north, west, and southern views. This great room is an entertainer's dream, with enough space to mingle and feast to your heart's delight day or night. Downstairs there are 4 bedrooms, including a corner primary suite with a huge walk-in closet. But the highlight has to be this private finished rooftop terrace with 360-degree views of the city. We're starting things off this week at an elegant, art-filled apartment on the Upper West Side. Check out how the classic architectural details mix harmoniously with modern amenities to create a true uptown New York original.
I consider this to be the triple crown of New York City real estate. Its prime location, its commanding architecture, and elegant proportions. Welcome to 325 West End Avenue, apartment 6AB. I'm Maria Minucci. Let's begin the tour. This apartment has 5,500 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 5.5 baths. That begins with this extraordinary entrance gallery. And it's from here that you begin to see the important architectural details that really makes this home a special place. Soaring ceilings and plenty of wall space for your budding art collection. This is an important first beat, but it's only the beginning. I consider this the Goldilocks of living rooms. Not too big, not too little. Easily accommodates a grand piano, yet inviting. You really want to come sit down and have a nice chat with family and friends. And sitting here, you really appreciate some of the more extraordinary architectural details this building offers, like these bay windows, and of course, the 10-foot soaring ceilings. And the current owners were able to improve upon these important features by opening up the walls with their renovation, which allows each room to have a dialogue with the next. By day, this is the perfect home office. At night, it is the best after-hours venue. Set apart from the main entertaining space, this room, the southeast corner with its grand bay windows and 10-foot ceilings, really allows you to choose how you want to use this space. And over the decorative fireplace is a fun feature. Perfect for watching the game. And for you design aficionados, appreciate the enfilade on the way to the dining room. What I love about this dining room is its location. You actually will use this space and its proportion. It's perfect for either grand entertaining or intimate gatherings. While enjoying a meal here, you can look up and appreciate the original crown moldings and again, your fine art collection. Feels like an oasis when you arrive at this primary bedroom, which easily accommodates a king-size bed. It has 2 exposures, sun-flooded all day, and has a little peek of the river. As appropriate for the primary bedroom, there is an ensuite primary bath. It's beautiful, right? And here we are, back where we began. The flow of this apartment is truly exceptional and simply a pleasure in which to live. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we are in the City of Lights. Yes, we are in Paris, everyone. Wee wee. We're going to join this very dapper designer for a tour of one of his latest projects. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. Let's face it, Paris is a design inspiration, so it was only a matter of time before we got there ourselves. Elliot Barnes has quickly emerged as one of the design world's brightest stars. Now he shows us around one of his newest projects, a modern renovation of an elegant townhouse in the heart of Paris's 16th arrondissement. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Elliot Barnes. I'm an interior designer in Paris. Welcome to one of my latest creations, La Campagne à Paris, here in the 16th arrondissement. So this was a full gut renovation of an existing 19th century Parisian townhouse for a family of 6. It also involved the extension of the main living room onto the back of the garden, which we will see shortly. And I'm really excited to show you, so let's get started. What's really unique about this area is that we arrive at the house through a private square with a very charming lamppost in the center. We designed this front area to really make it feel like you're no longer in Paris. The existing trees, the other plants that were added really takes you on a trip far outside of the city, even though we're just 5 minutes from the Eiffel Tower. And if you listen quietly, you can even hear the birds. What are you waiting for? Come on. As you step into the main entry hall, you can immediately see one of the main ideas for the entire project, which was to conserve where we could some of the amazing original details, like the doors, the floors, the radiators, and of course this amazing handrail and this beautiful staircase. It provides an old world introduction to a very contemporary renovation. Here we are in the main entertainment space, which consists of the living area, the dining area, and the kitchen. Typically, homes from this era had walls dividing each space. But what we wanted to do was to open everything up so that the front garden connects to the back garden. In the living room, or what we call in France, le salon, we really mixed modern details such as this very thin base with more traditional details such as the existing fireplace. We redid the oak floors in a herringbone or point d'Hongrie pattern, which is another nod to the traditional qualities of the house. I am by no means a maximalist, so my take on furnishing a room is to do as little as possible, to give each piece we do choose as much room as possible to breathe. I'm often reminded of this quote by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, where he says, "A designer achieves perfection not when there's nothing left to add, but when there's nothing left to take away." As we transition from the living room to the dining area, I designed these custom cabinets and the credenza in stained ash. I also designed this oval dining table, which features an airplane winged edge. This reduces the thickness of the tabletop and makes it feel much lighter. Above the table, we hung this Italian bubble-shaped chandelier, which reminds me of champagne. And for a bit of drama, we brought in these alabaster wall sconces. This kitchen was entirely bespoke. We continued the cabinets in stained ash, and the counters are in Calacattadoro marble. The key here was to achieve a casual elegance, a place to prepare the finest meals or have a relaxed coffee in the morning. And right here at this column is where the extension of the house begins. Not only does this obviously make the house bigger, but it also projects the living spaces into the garden through the custom designed atelier-style windows. Now, isn't this paradise in the middle of Paris? Actually, we designed the entire home so that all of the bedrooms would have a view on this tranquil garden. Up here, we have this relaxed family room featuring this very comfortable sofa. It's centered in the room, surrounded by custom bookshelves, making it feel warm and welcoming. There are also 2 other bedrooms on this floor and this petite music room. This is the kind of room that makes me wish I did not stop taking piano lessons. And from up here, you really get a sense of the grandeur of the staircase. We designed this principal bedroom as a penthouse suite, which occupies the entire 4th floor. And the design drama begins as soon as you walk through the original double doors featuring Gio-Ponte door handles, which we sourced in Milan. I also love the cinematic views of the square and the distinct Parisian rooftops beyond. Not a bad view, right? The suite also has an office with its own private terrace and a dressing room that leads to a dreamy skylit bathroom. Thank you for coming on this tour, where the traditional meets the contemporary and interior design is treated as it should, like haute couture.
Now, we have some beautiful views here in New York, but I have to say I would never get tired of those views from that bedroom, right? I can't be alone here. All right, coming up, the place, LA, the style, Spanish missionary. The time, right after the break. We'll see you there. Welcome back, everyone. Now we're in the Los Feliz section of Los Angeles to see how this exceptional home highlights how this city is a true crossroads of the design world. This over 6,000 square foot estate channels Spanish missionary, Hollywood glamour, and Moroccan influences to create a unique and lovely home. Take a look.
Hello, I'm Ernie Carswell of Douglas Elliman Real Estate in Beverly Hills. You're meeting me here in Hollywood, in the specific area known as Los Feliz, which was an early, desirable neighborhood of Los Angeles when the Hollywood studios were just being built. Instead of talking outside, follow me into this gorgeous structure and let's see what it reveals. What I'm excited about showing you is the drama of the main room. It's a ballroom-sized living room. Our owner fell in love with this home. She's a world-renowned fashion designer and wanted to bring recreated art into this home and restore it to its glory from the 1920s. This room features angled ceilings with very thick wood timber, a huge fireplace. One of its features that she left is this window that is inspired by the artist Gustav Klimt and his Tree of Life painting. It oversees this room, granting it a lot of light, but the surprise is it's not only a window, but a door. And now we can proceed to the primary suite on this level, just a few rooms away. Entering the downstairs primary suite, it's got all the luxuries one would want, with a fireplace, a king-size bed overlooking the gorgeous swimming pool outside. Through this door is the primary bath suite, which for the 1920s was quite large. It features a huge double shower with a stained glass window inside, a large walk-in closet, mosaics on the bathtub, and dual sinks. I haven't yet mentioned the 14-inch thick walls that exist in many rooms of this house, giving it a great solid stance and thick insulation. We've now arrived in what is a secondary primary suite. This would be used today to accommodate guests. It's the size of the other primary suite and enjoys beautiful bathroom with aquamarine tile. And just down the hall are two more large bedroom suites, each opening to a large terrace. And from that terrace, they overlook the beautiful swimming pool and entertaining area outside. I think we should go there next. Coming into this private backyard, we have a gorgeous L-shaped pool, the color of aquamarine. Next to it is this grilling bar area with a sink, perfect for entertaining outdoor evenings. There's also a seated dining table beyond for more formal setups. But one of the fun outdoor areas at a home like this in California is the semi-covered cabana setting near the pool. You use it day or night, but at night it's a lot of fun because it's warmed by a fire pit and people congregate to talk about the latest Hollywood releases or who won the awards. Thank you for joining me for this slice of Hollywood history and a beautiful place to reside near the Hollywood Hills in Los Feliz of Los Angeles, California. And if you'll excuse me, I have a client to go meet now for my next appointment. I hope to see you soon.
Coming up, we see how designer John Barman put his unique spin on this oh-so-relaxing beach home. Welcome back, everyone, and now to the Hamptons we go. Designer John Barman is known for his use of color and pattern. The rooms are a progression of style, evoking nautical themes and urbane sophistication while embracing functionality. Take a look.
To me, good interior design is a house that looks fantastic while being functional and appropriate to the architecture and location. And that's exactly what I did here in my client's house. Hi, I'm interior designer John Barman. Welcome to this house I decorated in Wainscott, New York. The goal here was to have a country look appropriate to the environment in Wainscott. Right from the entry, you walk straight into the living room. The goal here was to have a comfortable area with a lot of seating for a big family. We achieved that with large-scale but comfortable furnishings. As you can see, there are no hi-hats or recessed lights in the ceiling. This was to add to the country mood, so the room is only lit by picture lights, sconces, and lamps. Here you can see the introduction of the blue and white theme that's carried throughout the house. We painted the paneled walls white and introduced the blue in the furnishings and the rug. All the fabrics have thick texture, giving it a country look and making it very durable. This is a generously sized kitchen, so I wanted to take advantage of every inch. The blue and white theme continues. White cabinets, blue rug, white tiles, blue fabrics. It's rare that a kitchen has a fireplace, so I flanked it with 2 window seats below picture windows facing the garden. I filled the room with a large custom round table. It's friendly, inviting, and great for serving food family style. And the leather web chairs are not only great looking, but very comfortable. The kitchen has an oversized marble-topped island. It's great for cooking and also for serving. And because the island was oversized, it allowed me to add this unique pot rack above. The lights above the sink were originally from a train station. They add character and interest to the room while giving good lighting at the same time. And for a pop of color, I added red leather stools under the breakfast bar. When designing, I think it's important to have a sense of cohesiveness and flow. So I added a runner from the entry hall, up the stairs, down the hallway, which leads you right to the primary bedroom. I wanted to take advantage of the high ceiling in the primary bedroom. So I added a wood, iron, and fabric 4-poster bed. When you're in it, you can't help but feel like royalty. It also centers the room on the fireplace. Of course, the blue and white theme is continued in the primary bedroom too. You can see it in the wallpaper, the bedding, and the rug. The patterned wallpaper was a bit of a stretch for the clients, but the room needed it to make it more interesting and inviting. Right outside the primary bedroom, I added a reading nook. It's a perfect place to cuddle up with a book. This is a lovely outdoor area, and I knew I had to take advantage of it. I added different areas: dining, seating, and another seating area inside the screened porch. The fan over the outside sitting area comes in very handy for those hot Hampton summer days and nights. And of course, you can always take a dip if you want to cool off. A perfect place to end your day or start your evening. And this is the perfect place to end the tour. Thank you for joining me today. I'll see you next time.
Don't go anywhere, because when we come back, we visit this stylish loft in a former church. Welcome back, everyone. Now we are just across the river in Jersey City with designers Paul Mello and Tom Walco. Residing in a spacious loft in the former St. Boniface Church, they expertly mix their own collections with the prominent architectural features of the building. Take a look.
Hello, my name is Paul Mello, partner at Fort Street Studio.
And I'm Tom Walco.
Welcome to our home in Jersey City. So our home has a theme of repurposing. We live in a building that used to be a church, which is now repurposed as 9 living spaces for 9 different families. Tom and I repurposed our single lives and came together as partners and merged our worlds. Me coming from interior design, Tom coming from fashion.
We felt that this space was the most unique that could house all of our collections. So 3 years ago, we decided this was it.
When you first enter our apartment, you're walking into essentially the western bell tower of the church. Is a brick foyer which has an important stained glass window from Innsbruck, Austria. We thought it was the perfect location for my collection of religious icons, stone geodes, and an Indian Tree of Life panel. We envision the experience of ascending the staircase into the apartment as a cleansing experience, so that when you enter, you have all of this good energy supporting you and behind you.
As you enter the apartment, you're immediately taken by the vaulted ceilings and the Gothic columns, which really we felt would create the perfect backdrop for most of our collections.
The decisions on the furnishings were totally informed by the existence of the Gothic arches. The height of the sofa is commensurate with the bottom of the arches, and the loops in the arms of the deco chairs mimic the shape of the same arches.
And to balance all the curved shapes, we brought in more of these hard-edge shapes in the Milo Bauman coffee table and the Fornasetti column chest. So not only is this room about straight lines and curves, it's really about modern and vintage. This home is truly a melding of our two lives.
We hope you enjoyed how we integrated our collections into this thoughtfully repurposed space. Thanks for coming.
I can't believe the show's already over. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, like and subscribe, because we're gonna keep giving you these amazing homes.